Robots are reshaping the world we know and helping us understand the worlds we don't in 2021, from the home to the workplace to the sky above. So, let's take a look at a handful of these amazing machines and how they might change not only how we interact with one another, but also how we interact with the universe. Hello, AI Tech Vision is back with another incredible movie on humanoid robots in 2021. If you're interested in this topic, you might want to subscribe to the channel and switch on the notifications. As the virus spreads around the globe, robots are being deployed in several countries. For example, some robots can relieve fatigued nurses in hospitals, perform simple cleaning and deliveries. In contrast, others can assist in warehouses, and industrial robots can assist manufacturing enterprises in maintaining some output while their human coworkers are quarantined. The pandemic has resulted in various lockdowns around the world, which has resulted in a thriving delivery sector. So let's get this party started with a delivery robot. Ford has been acknowledged as the first customer to use Agility Robotics Digit in a production setting. The headless humanoid is equipped with agile limbs and a slew of sensors. It is capable of navigating stairwells, various obstacles, and varied terrains. It can walk on one foot, but it prefers to walk upright and is strong enough to pick up and stack 40-pound crates. It may also fold into a little package for storing. Ford envisions Digit riding in the self-driving car, delivering products to clients, completely automating the delivery process. But for the time being, the business will be observing how humans react to this android. People generally order meals through these delivery services. So let's talk about Molly the robotic chef. Let's descend from the heavens and gaze at something a little more familiar, your kitchen. Meet Molly, the first fully robotic kitchen in the world. While Molly isn't as magical as Star Trek's food replicators, it might be the next best thing. Molly, a robot with 2 robotic arms, will cook whole meals for you, notify you when ingredients need to be replaced, suggest dishes depending on the items you have on hand, learn your preferences, and even clean up kitchen services if you make a mistake. Molly is also available in a lighter version that does not include robotic arms but includes touchscreens, smart appliances, and a recipe database. The cost of this system is a reasonable $135,000. You should expect to pay around $350,000 for a whole system with robotic arms because that's what everyone wants. Teddy bears are beloved by all. Their softness and fluffiness will provide us with warmth and comfort. Let's turn our attention to Robear. Robear is a high-tech teddy that can help an elderly person transfer from their bed to a wheelchair. Toshiharu Mukai, a scientist at the Riken SRK Collaboration Center for Human Interactive Robot Research, leads the Robot Sensor Systems research team. The team's third robot bear is named Robear. Robots come in a variety of sizes and shapes. However, the ones that resemble us humans are likely the most intriguing, appealing, and acceptable. Research and space exploration, personal support and caregiving, education and entertainment, search and rescue, manufacture and maintenance, public relations, and healthcare are areas where humanoid robots are used. Statistics Market Research Consulting predicted that the global humanoid robot market will reach $13 billion by 2026 before the coronavirus pandemic and economic uncertainties. Have you ever heard of the well-known Sophia? No, she is a robotic ambassador. Sophia, a social humanoid built by Hong Kong based on Hanson Robotics, is perhaps the most famous face of humanoids. In 2020, the 4-year-old AI-powered robot will continue to serve as a robotic ambassador, assisting in advancing robotics and human-robot interactions research. Sophia can move, communicate, express some emotions, draw, and sing after being taught by humans. Of course, if there's an ambassador, there must also be a butler. Therefore, let us discuss Toyota's robotic butler. The bright minds at Toyota Research Institute, TRI, have you covered if a robotic kitchen and a Roomba aren't enough. Japan's elderly population inspired engineers at TRI to create a home that could control a robotic butler. It can do anything for you, including cleaning surfaces and gently open a drink. The disadvantage of this design is that every space the robot will operate would require scaffolding on ceilings or walls. So they're working on a robot butler that can walk without scaffolding. But it'll have the same mobility limitations as previous home robots regarding stairs and obstructions. While installing scaffolding for a hanging robot may not be the most aesthetically beautiful design, it does give our aging population optimism that they may be able to stay in their own homes for longer with a robotic butler on call 24 hours a day for whatever they may require. Hello there, mate. Please give us a thumbs up before I go on to our next humanoid robot, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our technological developments. Like the other robots on this list, our Toyota robotic butler is the result of the study. But what if there was a robot developed exclusively for research? Yes, I'm referring to Research Humanoid. Since 2010, mechanical engineers at Iran's Tehran University have started working on Serena robots. Serena 4, their most recent model, is an adult-sized humanoid that can detect faces or objects, recognize and generate speech, and walk at a speed of 0.7 kilometers per hour. It has 43 degrees of movement and can grasp a variety of shapes with its nimble hands. Engineers utilize Serena to study bipedal locomotion, artificial intelligence, and to entice students to pursue technical careers. Without living the digital topic, we also have digital humanoids. Digital humans have the appearance and behavior of humans, but are entirely virtual. One example is Samsung Technology and Advanced Research Star Labs Neons, AI-powered entities with distinct personalities and appearances. These artificial humans aren't meant to answer inquiries like Alexa or Siri, but rather to display emotions, learn from their experiences, and engage in genuine conversations. Each Neon is computer-generated and is not based on real people, and each one can be modified for a certain job, such as a virtual doctor or a yoga instructor. After the chef, butler, and ambassador robots, do you think we're done with the food and service industry? No, not until the robotic bartender is introduced. Mako Robotics in Spain developed Kimi, a food and beverage serving robot. It has 2 arms and a human-like head and body inside a kiosk. Kimi has been tested at gas stations around Europe and in a Spanish brewery, and has proven to be fairly adept at pouring beer, with the ability to serve up to 300 glasses each hour. The humanoid has 14 to 20 degrees of freedom, is equipped with sophisticated sensors, and improves its abilities through machine learning. Jumping right off to the entertainment industry with Robotic Actor. Engineered Arts is a UK-based firm founded by director Will Jackson in 2004 that creates various entertainment humanoids through collaboration between artists, mechanical and computer engineers, and animators. The well-known Robo-Thespian, for example, is a robotic actor who comes with a library of impressions, greetings, songs, and gestures. A robotic theater is an integrated system of robots, movement tracks, animation software, touchscreen control, lighting, sound, and external device control made up of several of these. Robo-Thespian will eventually be able to walk on its own. Still, for now, movement is controlled by a secret system of rails and dollies. Conclusion. Since the Industrial Revolution, the threat of machines replacing humans on the job has been a constant concern. With the advent of automation in recent decades, it has become a hot issue of discussion. However, the unrest around automation, particularly robots that don't require humans to operate, has so far overwhelmed the facts about how it affects employment and pay. Robotic technology is likely to continue to advance, with one optimistic scenario projecting that the number of robots on the planet will triple by 2025. According to the researchers, this would result in 5.25 more robots per 1,000 workers in the United States, a 1% worse employment to population ratio, and 2% poorer wage growth between 2015 and 2025. In a more conservative scenario, the number of robots on the market would increase slightly less than threefold, resulting in a 0.6 percentage point decrease in the employment to population ratio and 1% lower pay growth. That concludes today's video. Please subscribe and remember to turn on alerts to be notified of every new upload. AI Tech Vision here, and I'll see you in the next video.